Hi guys, welcome to Dan and Bryn Start a Gym. Today we're going to teach you how to make macaroni and cheese. It's my version of macaroni and cheese. One of the things that I like about it is the fact that it's probably faster and just as quick to make as an actual box of macaroni and cheese. When it comes to healthy food and eating healthy, it shouldn't be miserable. It should actually be quite easy. And your basic goal is to try to figure out whatever the foods that you like now, how can I make those as healthy as possible, doing my best to decrease the amount of carbs. What we have here is the main ingredients in regards to my macaroni and cheese. We have a whole bunch of cauliflower. This was 2 cauliflower heads that Bryn riced up. Thank you very much, Bryn. She took a knife and chopped it all up. If you do have a food processor, it's quite a bit easier. Or you can buy it already riced at Costco, Trader Joe's, and some other places such as that. Now, when it comes to me, specifically, when I think of macaroni and cheese, I think of 3 specific things. There has to be a base of some sort, and that's what our cauliflower is going to be. There has to be a creaminess to it of some sort, and that's where a lot of people think about the cheese. I typically use hummus. This is the hummus that we bought from the store. We are here at my lovely in-laws place. Okay, say hello. All right. So we're out of town and we're going to be showing everybody how to do this in a kitchen that is unfamiliar to me, although much nicer than our kitchen, you will notice. For me, other than the creaminess, macaroni and cheese is not complete without a meat product. Sausages, or when I was a kid, hot dogs were the thing we'd chop up and put in there. I don't eat hot dogs like that anymore, but I do like the Adele's chicken sausages. There's only 1 gram of carbohydrate in here and 0 grams of sugar. So you gotta be careful. They do have ones with pineapple in them. Those ones tend to have some sugar in there. And if you're like me and you're doing a keto diet, or if you're low carb, you'd wanna watch out for that. I do have some actual pepper jack cheese right here. This is so I can garnish my plate after it's been dished up. That way it feels like I'm having real macaroni and cheese. I promise you, if you do this, you'll end up loving it to death. And so, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my cauliflower and I'm going to actually pour it into a hot pan. Now I want the pan to be very, very hot. That way it doesn't slowly cook the cauliflower. I like to cook it really fast, so the oil is extremely hot. The faster it cooks, the crispier it'll get, and I like a little bit of crunch to my cauliflower specifically. So we're just gonna kind of fill that up as best we can, just like so. Now, the amount that I'm having here is to feed probably about 6 people and probably 1 good teenage boy. And so we're just gonna let that start to roast in the pan. I'm gonna end up adding a little bit of salt and pepper to that specifically. Right over here we got our salt and pepper. If we had curry, cumin, oregano, some stuff like that, you can add a little bit more to it. But I like to just salt and pepper it when all else fails. Just like so. We're gonna let that cook for a little while over there. Next thing I'm gonna do is put my sausages on the pan. Same kind of idea. I want the pan to be really hot. And I like it to have that crispiness. Some people don't. It's up to you on how much you cook your food. Always make sure you cook all your meat as best you can. I'll chop these up in advance. That way they all get a nice little sear on each side. Bryn and I both like them when they've got that little bit of a crunch to them specifically. Now, typically, while we're cooking this food right here, that's when I would make my side dish. Today we made a side dish, and the side dish is a version of my mega salad, except we're not putting hummus in it. Since the hummus is going in the cauliflower, we did use a little olive oil, some small Italian seasoned dressing, and today we've got sunflower seeds and egg in it, which is different than the last one that we made. I didn't chop the lettuce up nearly as fine as well, because I don't need this to be as heartily dense as the other one, but there's still avocado in here. There's still different types of lettuce and stuff like that. And so we'll take a look at that more in just a little bit.
I'm ready to eat it now, and I don't want to wait anymore. That's all. I'm just pouring. And then I'll pour the sausages, and then you can turn it.
Okay. So why don't you usually talk?
I don't have anything to say.
Is that why you're not usually?
I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
And everybody else. I'll finish cooking the cauliflower. Evan can hold the camera, and then we'll eat it.
Perfect.
I'm not filming eating.
You don't have to film us eating. You just have to
They're
film.
doing this for YouTube. He does a YouTube video.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Alright, so now pretty much our main ingredients are all done. It's a pretty simple process from here, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine our sausages, hummus with a little bit of cheese at the very end in order to make our macaroni and cheese. the real test is going to be to see whether or not Evan will actually eat it. So he is a teenager, and I know a lot of you parents out there are always going, I can't get my kids to eat healthy. Well, this is one of the ways that I think it can be done. So the first thing I'm going to do is take all that hummus and just pour it right into the bowl. I'm going to use 100% of that right there. And so I'm probably going to use a bit of the other stuff as well. It really doesn't matter what kind of hummus you like. Make sure that you check the label and you're not having the soybean oil stuff. Make sure that it's the olive oil and not the soybean. The dogs can smell the sausages from outside, so they're very excited about that. They won't be getting any, but they're still excited about it. So from here I'll put my sausages in. I'm not going to use all of them because again we still haven't finished cooking all of the cauliflower rice. And so I'm going to save some of it for when that's done. But as you can tell, there are some impatient people that say that they are very, very hungry. That being Bryn and, well, Shaylin and, you know, other people. And so Shaylin now is extremely hungry. And so, you know, she's been eating a lot. Not lately, just she always eats a lot. She's a lifter, if you didn't know. Meet my friend Shaylin, who's my sister-in-law. Okay, she's right next to Josh, who's standing there. He's a college student. Now, I understand that it doesn't look extremely appetizing in this particular bowl, at least it doesn't for some people. I will tell you, however, that macaroni and cheese never looks appetizing, ever. It always just kind of looks like what you think it looks like. I'm gonna add a bit more hummus. To the mix. And then we should be good after that. I'm actually gonna use a new spoon, that way the spoon that touched the meat is not also touching the hummus in case I wanna save some of this hummus for later. Now, if you're a vegetarian, Tracy, you know who you are, okay? Then all you have to do is not add the sausages. If you're a vegan, no cheese, no sausage, bang, problem solved. The same recipe, however, it doesn't really change in regards to how you make it. Hummus, cauliflower, there you go. Super quick, super easy, lots and lots and lots of food. Again, this isn't even all of it. Bryn's got some of it on the pan back there. That was 2 cauliflower heads, 2 packages of the Adele's chicken sausages. We used the portobello mushroom and Swiss cheese, I believe. And another big salad. This will feed a family of 6 or a family of 4 with 1 teenager named Evan. And so you should see him eat. He's crazy. He eats a lot. Not as much as me, but he eats quite a bit anyway. And so there it is. It's all done. We will see how it goes with the family as they feel free to dish up and go for it with both the salad and the macaroni and cheese. Thank you for watching. This is Dan and Bryn Start a Gym. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you think it's great. If you try it and you think it's terrible, feel free to thumbs down. Although that'll make me emotionally wrecked for the most part, you know. Well, now we're going to see the verdict and determine what people think of our macaroni and cheese. Which we got that title from Mary Beth. I don't know where she came up with it, but I'm stealing it from her. So, first up, Penny, what do you think?
Very good.
See, with her mouth full and everything. Sorry about the lighting.
This is amazing.
Big thumbs up from the college kid. That's important. That way he doesn't eat pizza. And the big judgment.
Yep.
All right. That's more than I was expecting. Thanks again. Adios, muchachos.
Yep.
Bryn, say goodbye.